I know now after seeing this competition with my own eyes is that anything can happen.
Salam, you camp ho bitches. It's me, Jackie Cox, back with another episode of Extra Lap Recap, the show where I recap for an extra lap RuPaul's Drag Race. Because it's a show that's like a race. It's like another lap of a race. Oh! Royalty returned to our screens last week, and sadly, one iconic international cabaret legend had to sashay away. This week, we're going from riches to rats in Rats the Rusical. And before the queens even know the challenge, we kick things off with a bit of a rat fight. O'Hara versus Astina.
Most of us sat there, apart from mainly Lemon, and said Astina was in the bottom.
Oh, why?
I mean, it was an ASOS jacket.
Yeah, it was. She's a right little stir at that one.
Yes, she is, isn't she?
She's definitely stirring the pot.
A horror makes me nervous because I don't know what she's thinking. And I can't tell whether that's because she's a bitch or because her face doesn't move. It's one of the two. And I mean that from the heart.
It's a new day in the workroom, and the queens are so excited that no one seems to notice that Ellie Diamond and Sister Sister are both wearing giant elf ears, or as I would prefer to call them, Vulcan ears. But now it's time for our first mini challenge, and we're hitting the polls. Voting. What did you think I meant?
Oh, Brit Crew!
For once in my life, I can't wait to vote.
The queens have to vote on which one of them fits the following 4 categories.
1, Secretary of Shade. 2, Trade Minister. 3, Leader of the House of Lording It Up. And 4, Baroness Basic.
RuPaul's Drag Race and politics. Okay, I'll be honest, that hasn't usually gone well for me in the past at all.
Oh, Canada, say, can you see is what I meant? I'm so American.
But in all seriousness, vote. You vote every election, including the midterms. The midterms are boring, but still vote at them. Back to the episode.
Well, I hope this doesn't lead to a hung parliament. Actually, that sounds like a lot of fun.
And the votes are almost in.
I'm glad it's just me, because I don't do threesomes, you know, just the two of us.
We have some winners.
As Secretary of Shade, O'Hara. As Trade Minister, Tace. And as the cockiest queen, Lawrence Cheney.
And as for Baroness Basic, the queens voted for
Tia Coffee.
This is perfect. I'll keep it basic.
Now, because of this vote, Tia is basically in charge of the whole challenge because she'll be casting Rats the Rusical. Get it? Basically. If you want another nerdy joke, we could have said acidically. I'll be here probably till next week. Then I'll be fired. These votes will probably come back to haunt the queens. Let's check out the auditions.
A sense of me when the hot water's too hot in the bath.
Find these notes.
Jade, I love you, but that's rude. Veronica and Cherry Valentine both want to play the same role. And that's where things really start heating up.
Is what I've done for a living before drag.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything.
As for a queen who's not giving much of a rat's arse about who she wants to play, it's Lawrence Cheney.
There's loads of roles in this Rusical that require a lot of dance ability and a lot of singing ability, and I have absolutely neither of those.
Lawrence Cheney looks like he's about to his actual pants.
And Ellie Diamond auditions for her dancing role with some death drops. Boo. I didn't drop, I just bent my knees. I'm totally cheating. And the roles are finally cast.
Tace and Ellie. Scat rat. Scabies.
Thank you.
Me too, girl. But the show must go on. Let's check out what's going on stage in rehearsals led by Michelle Visage.
Have a seizure.
So trashy.
It's the rat bite fever.
The queen, I don't know the lyrics for. Disease has taken over.
And Lawrence has an emotional moment.
Probably gonna get really emotional.
It's okay. Oh, all right, babe. It's okay. All right.
Those rehearsals are stressful. You're like up on that stage, there's like 10 people, you've no idea who they are. There's a hot choreographer in front of you. That's the hardest part. The choreographer is very hot. That can make you emotional. The hotness of the choreographer.
I'm just not used to being so out of my comfort zone, you know.
The queen's comfort Lawrence, and when she finally snaps out of it, snap out of it! She remembers one important thing.
I'm gay, I should be able to sing and dance.
Like this.
Row, row, row your boat gently down.
I'm rowing. Is this how you row? How do you row? Before we hit the stage, back in the workroom, it seems like a ratmance is brewing. Or maybe it already happened?
I vote for you, actually.
Well, you know, we vote for what we're used to.
Babe.
Babe.
Don't talk about don't bring the past into this, mama.
Brooke and Vanjie coming for your gig.
Why are you going red?
I'm not, it's this shitty lighting.
Looks like they're gonna live rattily ever after. But now, to the runway. And Mother is looking positively jellical. Because jellicles can and jellicles root.
Now, Michelle, are you afraid of rats?
Well, it depends on the size of their tail.
And now to the Rusical, where I finally get my wish.
Justice for cats.
RuPaul's Rat Race, may the best voted win.
It's time for RuPaul's Rat Race. Who will be the Mr. Bean and who will be the John Cleese? Welcome to Extra Lap Recap, where Jackie makes jokes about 90s movies that no one has seen.
What the hell is going on here? Let's terrorize humans, it's time to
I see futures for all of you in TikTok musicals. $1 to whoever will do a super edit of the Ratatousical and Rats the Rusical together or a mashup. RuPaul the Ratatouille. Let's take it to the runway. Category is surprise, surprise. First up, Ahura seems clearly ready to move her relationship with Taste to the next level. Can I be the flower girl? Am I too old to be a flower girl? Don't answer that. As for Lawrence Cheney, this queen is kilting it because she's from Scotland. Now, as for Ginny Lemon, get it? Insert cheeky joke here. Watch out, Mama Queen. We have a new baby on board. Not one, not two, but 3 reveals come stomping down the yellow brick road. Sister Sister goes from sister wife to sister mistress. Is that what mistresses do?
Under the surface, there's something a little more sinister going on.
She's 3P hoe. This is R2D too much.
Ooh, I got one. She BB-8 that runway. Ready or not, here comes Taste, because she's wearing red. So that's where all the red kimonos went. Oh no, I'm having season 10 flashbacks. Ah! Sadly, Bimini's audition for Paint Your Wagon the Rusical is a no. Let's see what the judges have to say.
But I think you were unsure of yourself and didn't need to be. Don't block yourself. Get out of your way.
As for Cherry Valentine,
Rue's favorite word, your inner saboteur.
No, actually, Michelle, my favorite word is
true.
And surprise, Alan Carr wasn't surprised by the surprise.
Your runway look, I knew what the surprise was gonna be, but hey, you look cute in yellow and black.
It's gotta be special every single time.
As for Taste, Rue isn't that impressed with her catsuit.
Also, this catsuit, it feels like you can get it at a store somewhere.
For the surprise runway, I would have surprised everyone by winning the challenge.
Veronica Green, congratulations, you are the winner of this week's challenge.
I bet the other queens are green with envy, though sadly, one queen will have to leave for the heaviside layer, because it's up there. Justice for Cats is finally served when the bottom 2 lip sync for their lives to Memory by Elaine Page. Oh, Cherry coming in with the mustard. Ooh, Taste is like, you better watch out because I'm gonna catch up. It was this or Ronald McDonald joke. What do you want?
Roses are red, violets are blue. You're Cherry Valentine, and we'll miss you.
Cherry Valentine, thanks for the memories. Make sure you don't miss an episode of Extra Lap Recap UK right here on WoW Presents and WoW Presents Plus. And tune in all season long to RuPaul's Drag Race UK Series 2, airing in the US and worldwide on WoW Presents Plus, on BBC 3 in the UK, and on Crave in Canada. Extra Lap Recap, hosted by me, Jackie Cox. Sucks to be you, Vinegar Strokes.